Hey everybody, JTISREBORN here, and welcome to another edition of After the Movie. I just got done watching an entire marathon, actually. I just left the theater. I just saw Jigsaw, the 8th entry in the Saw series. And, yeah, so, what do I think of the Saw movies beforehand? Well, truthfully, I've never been the biggest Saw fan. In fact, I hadn't even seen all the movies until, the past 3 days. So basically, since Tuesday, I'm like, okay, I'm going to rewatch the Saw movies I've seen and then go through the whole entire series. So I'd only seen one. I'd seen the final chapter, and I think I saw some other Saw movie in there at some point. But so Tuesday night I watched Saw 1 and 2, and then Wednesday I watched 3 and 4, and then today, which is Thursday at the time I'm recording this and the night that Jigsaw came out, I watched Saw 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I watched 4 Saw movies today. And I'm kind of burnt out from Saw, to be honest. But Jigsaw just came out, and what do I think of it? Honestly, out of the Saw movies I've seen, this is my favorite. Yeah, it's weird. There's some neat twists going on in here. Definitely has a bit of a sense of humor to it, unlike some of the other ones, which were like deadpan serious. Like this one kind of knows what it is. You know what I mean? It has a bit of fun with it. There's an intriguing mystery because it's just like, oh, John Kramer did this 10 years ago, and it's like, oh yeah, he did do that, and then there's a really interesting reveal, which at first everyone in the theater is like, what the fuck is going on here? And it's like really confusing, but the way it all plays out in the end, it's like, oh shit, that's actually kind of cool. Like, I think the twist in this movie, I mean, well, every Saw movie ends pretty much the same way. Somebody gets a tape of something with some big reveal, and then it goes do, and then you see it, everything that you've seen earlier is just replayed from a different point of view, revealing somebody to be a killer or, apprentice or something like that. And it always ends with somebody locked in a room, screaming or something, and yelling game over or something else. It's like, oh, it's my job now, or something like this. That's in essence how every single Saw movie ends. So, and spoiler alert, this one, it's a Saw movie, so you kind of know what you're getting into. But this one's really clever, the way it all plays out. Like, I genuinely was surprised with this one. So, yeah, I guess it's spoiler free. Let me just get into the major spoiler of this movie. This movie is technically a prequel and a sequel all at the same time. Well, maybe not necessarily a prequel, because what is it, 2017? The first Saw came out in 2003, 2004, and this one it talks about 10 years ago, like 2007 or something like that. But this movie, it's played out like, oh, John Kramer's alive. You get this hint, like, okay, there's a big reveal, and at one point you see him unmask himself. I'm like, holy shit, he's alive? How the fuck is he alive? I'm like, there's no way. He doesn't even have any scars or anything. So there's got to be something up with that. And then the reveal is that there's this doctor guy who, the whole traps and all that's going on in the movie, that was actually they make it seem like it's going on concurrently with the events of today, the present day, but really it's just a matter of, that's how it's kind of set up. Really, it all took place 10 years ago. The movie, makes it seem like it's set in present day, but really it's 10 years ago, going parallel with today's events, if that makes any sense to you. It makes more sense if you see the movie, but I actually thought that was kind of clever, the way they played with everything, and just the reveal at the end, oh shit, this guy was there 10 years ago, and then he's really just been recreating this game, and that's why it's a game that nobody had really heard of, because nobody ever really got found out or survived. So I really appreciate that aspect of it, for this one catching me off guard. And the people I went with who had seen the movie, who was a Saw fan, I was like, oh, that one's actually really cool and clever. But yeah, as far as Saw movies go, this is the one I enjoyed the most. I mean, I know the first Saw is, the first Saw, it started everything, but like I said, there's outside of the cool reveal in the first Saw movie, I'm not really too big into it. A lot of the Saw movies just kind of mold together for me, but this one was a little more, I mean, it's still like Jigsaw, you have to pay the price to survive, but this one was generally surprised me. I wasn't sure how it was going to be, but as far as Saw movies go, this is the one I enjoyed the most. It had some neat twists, and it was actually had a bit of humor to it, and it wasn't as serious. I mean, a lot of the characters are just kind of assholes, but some of them are played for laughs, obviously. But this one had a bit of fun to it that I felt some of the other Saw movies were lacking. So yeah, take it for what it's worth. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. I'm glad I'm all caught up with the Saw movies now. It's been quite a week. Go ahead and comment below. Let me know what you thought of this movie, and be sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, if you want to talk more about Jigsaw, just let me know. And yeah, have a good night, everybody. Tomorrow is Stranger Things 2, so I know this is a Jigsaw review, but I'm plugging that in, so if you guys can go watch that, that'd be cool, because it's a great show. But yeah, go check out Jigsaw if you haven't. It's actually kind of fun. So, yep. Peace out.